Let's name the game.
Oh,
we know this one. We know this one.
It's not the tuck roll game.
No.
It's the snowball game.
it is the snowball game.
Is this the greatest game of all time? Let's score it.
Wow.
Stakes 0 to 10. 10 being the
stakes?
highest.
10, because if not, the season's over.
Season's over. I'm going to go 9. It's divisional round.
I feel that. I feel that.
Okay.
Jack has an 8.9. I have an 8.7.
I just broke a rule, actually. You know, Jul.
What's the rule?
Thank you. You know, in our grading scale, there's no hyperbole, right?
There's no hyperbole.
And I went 10 right out of the gate. That was emotion right there.
You can't make an emotional decision.
No, and I just did. This shows you how long I've been out of the game.
Hey, you don't use it, you lose it. Remember that, listener?
Ah, I suck.
Hey, hold on. Do you want another take at it? Because everyone comes 10s. I usually say 10, and then we just move on. But
No, I just think I needed to say that out loud as kind of therapy.
Yeah. Oh,
totally.
But now if I go where Jules is going here, then I look like that scout who's, well, Julian said 9. I'm going with a 9. No, so I'm sticking with my 10.
Sticking with
I
his
like
10.
it. I like
did I
it,
say
baby.
Jack had an 8.9. I had an 8.7.
Star power 0 to 10 decimals. Okay.
Well, are we talking which teams?
All everywhere.
Everywhere. I mean, I think they've got
The greatest receiver
4 Hall of
time.
Famers on their roster in that game, I want to say.
Tim
We've
Brown,
got.
Jerry Rice,
Law.
Richard Seymour's
Wait,
out
is
there.
Eric Allen in though?
I don't believe so.
No, all right. So he'll be. How
Al
many Pro
Davis
Bowls
is
did he
still
make?
alive too. Yeah.
Al Davis is still.
He's still at the helm.
So
here.
we're talking. There's a bunch of Hall of Famers.
John Gruden was a great coach.
Great coach, John Gruden. Then look at the Patriots, right? Ty Law, Richard Seymour,
Vinatieri was
This guy
there.
Tom Brady.
Vinatieri's going to be there. Oh,
Vinatieri.
Yeah. You think Brady will get in?
I think maybe he plays his cards right.
Yeah.
Bill. I mean, Bill might be in next year based on
Yeah,
this
they
new
changed the
rule.
rule.
Wow,
How about
yeah.
that? So star power. I'm going to go 9.
9.
Solid, very solid.
I couldn't go. You know.
That's it. I'm gonna go 8.9.
Respectable.
Nah, it's a 9.1.
9.1.
Also, this is second year Brady too.
So here, by the way, so I'm going to talk a little scouting grade. We had a scout on the staff. Jake Hallam at the time was old school OG, and Jake was a great scout. You know, just had experience, but he would give a guy a grade and try to put in a decimal point, and it's whole numbers, none of this 9.2 stuff. And I go, Jake, do you like the guy or not? And he go, I like him, and he's a real country. I like him, but I don't like him. So really, so he would talk like, or a little less like, he would say. So can we go whole numbers here, guys? I mean, I'm going to make. No, never mind.
You can go
you
whole
can go whole
number.
For the
numbers.
next, I'm going whole numbers.
Because
Okay.
a 92% is different than a 90% in scaling of a grade. So if that's an A minus, that's a straight A.
I was never in that stratosphere.
Neither was I,
Yeah,
but
okay, count.
I always looked at them.
I had an 8.4.
My friends did.
9.1 from Jack.
I gotta say, I like Scott's approach to this scoring. We're getting some good insight into scouting
3
too.
likes
Here.
right there.
I like him.
Gameplay.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go.
And the scouts are there. If the scouts that were there hear that, they're gonna laugh their butts off because they know Jake. God rest his soul. He was the best.
Let's go, Jake. Gameplay 0 to 10.
Gameplay. Give me a definition.
Like how the game went back and forth for the
Overtime,
viewer.
Last second field goal.
Entertainment
second.
value.
Entertainment value.
How enjoyable was it to watch?
I think when you win, you think it's great. But even so, I'm an emotional guy. I'm a sucker. I love that it was snow. I love that it was grass. I love that it was a low scoring game. I know you're an offensive guy, but I love.
Defense mattered.
I'm going 9 again, man. I'm
Love it.
all the
Nine's
guys
love
that I
it.
worked with that were scouts are like they want to choke me out right now because I'm giving such high grades.
I'm a offensive guy, so I got to go with the. There's a bunch of fumbles and there's some bad. There
Couple muffs
loose, couple muffs,
And you're a teamer.
a teamer.
Controversial call. You never like the refs getting in the mix.
I'm gonna go with the 7.8.
Ooh, that's
So you're
spicy.
going on the quality of play when you're saying because of the fumbles. See, I wasn't looking at it
That
through
and
that
also
lens.
scoring. I mean, it's a great gameplay. This is. I mean, we're still talking to it.
Yeah.
We're talking about it 22 years. And it's not
Amen.
even a Super Bowl.
Gave it an 8.4.
I might have
I
to
had a
take this and
9.2.
give this the Ernie Adams, I might need to go through this and redefine some of this for our
would be
new
honored.
scouting report here.
We should.
would be honored.
It does need a revamp.
We need
do
a revamp.
rescoring special every 50 episodes.
And if you're going to do a binder, please keep it MLA format. Thank you. The name of the game. The Snowball.
I wish we worked together, by the way. I wish we were there at the
Seriously.
same time.
See, I was the guy that, like, me and Ernie became close because I would see Ernie every day by himself eating a goddamn tomato. And I was just curious. And I went up to him like, hey, how was that tomato? And then it just became a thing where I would just joke with him. And then he'd give me nuggets. He'd be like, look at this punter. You gotta want, And he'd give me some nuggets. And information's always good.
Would he bring you a tomato on your birthday?
No, he never brought me a tomato. We weren't there.
Not yet. You may get something in the mail this year.
He did
Ernie
give
is a
me-
sweet human being.
Ernie brought me a beautiful, when he came and did our show, he brought me unbelievable book bag full of 3 books for my daughter, Matilda. What was the other one?
Right?
Secret Garden, like these beautiful books from the Cambridge bookstore. I mean,
Brookline.
Was it Brookline?
Yeah.
Brookline bookstore? Yeah, it was spectacular.
That's Ernie, and that's the side. See, those of us, we that know. Ernie's
Definitely. I mean, he's a sweet guy. He outkicked his coverage with his wife.
Oh, Christine, absolutely.
Christine, I mean,
I love Ernie, but Ernie, you don't deserve that. Christine is.
The name of this game also is the cultural impact of this. So we're talking about it, 3 years later.
I'm going 10. I don't even have to. I mean, but as long
Start
as
of
we
the
call it the
dynasty.
right name, the Snowball.
Snowball
Yes.
game.
I'm going with a 8.9.
I knew you would.
He's a Raiders
9,
fan.
8.9, 8.9.
9.5.
I had a 9.4.
Scott, you got to think about it though, man. Like it's kind of like when you go get a burger.
Oh, I know, getting burgers.
But when you grade a burger, there's no such thing as a perfect burger. There's no such thing. There's never been a 10 burger. There could be a 9.8. There could be a 9. But it's kind of like surfing a wave. You may have got the biggest wave of all time, but it's not the next wave.
It's kind of like Tommy says, hey, Tommy, what's your favorite ring?
The next
next one. Scott, what's your favorite burger? The next one.
Exactly.
I mean,
God, I could go for
Goes
a
into
burger
the
right
scoring.
now.
No, the final score is 9.03.
what is that stack up? This could be
Oh,
high.
boy.
This
High,
is
high, high.
number 4.
See, I feel like
Nice.
Number 4 all time
all
of all our
time
games.
of the games we've covered.
So it's right ahead of the 2004 ALCS Game 4 Yankees Red Sox and the 1999 Women's World Cup, China versus the United States, and just below the Malcolm Butler game, the Dynasty 2.0
All
we
right.
call it, the Super Bowl, 49, Seattle versus Patriots.
I
Right in
love
there.
that the 1999 Women's World Cup Finals. I remember watching that game.
We all did.
Great Rose Bowl game.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I was grading with my, here's a part of the problem, and this is why working with good people, sometimes I overgraded things.
Well, that's why we get the average of all of ours
that
together.
which is good. You guys kind of
It's like
brought
at a
me.
40 time when you go to the combine. You got 5 scouts on it. You
Right.
get the electronic.
We
you
used
get
to
this
be
guy, and you
real
get the
bad.
average.
We used to be real bad. Everything had 10s. Like wrestling matches were first overall. We changed the scoring, so we can help.
You guys talk wrestling on this show?
Yeah, we've had Becky Lynch on for WrestleMania
Michaels?
35
Shawn
and Shawn
Michaels.
Michaels.
Yeah. See, I'm a different. I'm Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Hulkamania.
Love Hulk.
But